Time for your weekly market update for the San Francisco East Bay area. This is for Berkeley, Oakland, Piedmont, and Lambrinda for the week of June 29th, 2022. This is Tanya Ojak with eXp Realty, and I mind your business. You should call me. So let's just get into it. Normally when I do my updates, I talk about things that I think people would find interesting. Like for various cities, what is the average sold price for single-family homes or for condos? How long does it take for houses to be sold? How many months worth of inventory? Because that lets people know, is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? But this week I am going to talk about the trends because the trends are very interesting. There's a lot of things that we have been hearing, that people have been projecting, but now it is definitely showing up in the data. So I track the data every week. I'm a huge data nerd. I love data. It's just raw data. But to me, it's still really fascinating. And sometimes, when something appears once, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But if it happens 2-3 times, and it starts to show that it's a trend, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. So, for example, inventory. The inventory generally is still increasing. Like, for example, in Oakland has 426 single-family homes for sale on the market right now. That's the highest that it's been all year long. Some of the other East Bay cities, when you go a little bit more inland, have been flattened out. But some cities are still going up in the number of houses. What I think is really fascinating is when I compare from 1 month ago to now, the number of homes pending in the city of Oakland has dropped by 23%. That's a lot. That's a lot. Also, for months worth of inventory, Oakland has exactly 2 months worth of inventory. It has been over 2 years since the last time Oakland had 2 months worth of inventory. For the city of Berkeley, compared now to 1 month ago, the number of homes pending has dropped by 41%. Berkeley also has the highest inventory that it's seen since January, which is a slow market at 1.8 months worth of inventory. Lambrinda also has creeped up in months worth of inventory. Usually it's less than 1 month. And in the past 3 weeks, it's been hovering around a month and a half. So that is still a dramatic difference. Even in San Francisco, it has the highest month's worth of inventory that has been all year long. So, of course, what are we seeing? We are seeing more houses on the market. Definitely more houses on the market. More houses than we've seen in a while. But also less houses going into contract, which makes sense because of that higher interest rate. So that probably means that there's less buyers. And of the buyers out there, they have more houses to choose from. So what does that mean? I mean, yes, now we're kind of seeing that what people have been projecting. We're seeing it in the actual data. So it's still a seller's market, but the market is the friendliest that it's been to buyers in a very long time.